Thank you so much for inviting me to talk about change. We are all here because we believe in the transformative power of museums. For us, at the Smithsonian Institution Traveling Exhibition Service, also known as CITES, we thought we knew the answer to the question that we've all been asking in these 3 days. For who do we develop exhibitions? We came to realize we had the wrong answer. But before I talk about our change, let me give you a quick overview of our work. The Smithsonian Institution Traveling Exhibition Service, CITES, brings large and small exhibitions in all subject areas to museums and host venues across the United States and internationally. We were founded 65 years ago to do international work, and for various reasons, 10 years ago, we abandoned international work, but are now in the process of returning to our roots of doing international work. I just want to give you a quick sense of the reach that we have in the United States right now. Last year, we circulated 31 exhibitions to 142 communities. Those exhibitions range from blockbuster exhibitions, such as Destination Moon, the Apollo 11 mission, which just opened at Space Center Houston, and I give a shout out to our colleagues who are here from Space Center Houston. We do exhibitions on a truck, where you literally walk into the truck, such as Animal Connections here, to see the exhibition. We do moderate security exhibitions, such as this one, Things Come Apart, on view at the birthplace of country music. And we also do what we call limited security exhibitions, such as this one, entitled Waterways, where there are no original artifacts, but instead three-dimensional panels and banners with visuals and texts. We also do that's limited security exhibitions. Okay, here we go. We also do poster exhibitions, which are very small exhibitions with an exhibition story arc, but printed on paper for hanging in classrooms and in museum hallways. This is an example about a bilingual exhibition about the Braceros migrant worker program in the United States. So for who do we develop these exhibitions? Who is our customer? At this conference, I've been hearing repeatedly the answer that our customers, our audiences are our neighborhood, our communities, children, visitors, people who live in our area with whom we need to engage. For us, we had a very difficult moment. What if that answer is wrong? That was a very tough question for us. What we realized is that our answer for us is actually museum directors, exhibition directors. It's all of you, it's our colleagues. And that really went against what we always understood ourselves to be. So amongst the staff, we disagreed, we tested, we discussed, we disagreed some more, and then we agreed to try. Because we realized that ultimately, our job at the Traveling Exhibition Service is to get exhibitions into museums around the country, into cultural centers, into libraries, into schools. The visitors of those exhibitions don't decide who will visit, what exhibitions will be shown in that museum. It's the directors who decide what their visitors will see. Before we can reach the visitors, we have to reach museum directors. We have to reach the staff of those museums. So for a traveling exhibition service, we realize that our customer, our audience, is not museum visitors. It took us a long time to understand this, but I'm going to say a new answer for us, or maybe going back to an older answer for some of you, to a perennial question led us to rethink everything that we do. It led us to a new business plan. And in that business plan, this is the heart of our new work, we acknowledge sites organizes and tours exhibitions in a wide range of formats to museums, libraries, cultural centers, schools, and other public venues. We add the positive brand recognition of the Smithsonian name provides those host museums with opportunities to increase attendance, to broaden access to diverse audiences, to build capacity, to bolster fundraising, and expand stakeholder input or stakeholder support. If the exhibitions that they book from us did not do all of those things, why would they book an exhibition from us? And reframing our work this way helped us understand that ultimately what we do is we seek to make each host venue a better place. We seek to make it a better place in its community. The ideas in our new value proposition are not new. They reflect work that we'd been doing all along. But the new value proposition made our work much more intentional and is guiding a lot of changes in the way in which we work. We are developing new tools, and we are learning existing tools that are available on the market. The new tools that we are creating include our business plan, our exhibition development roadmap, and help us guide things that are now much more core to the way in which we work. Let me give you two quick examples. We're now licensing content where the host museum simply prints and frames the exhibition. It doesn't come in crates, it comes in digital files. We are experimenting with build-it-yourself exhibitions where you literally get templates with design files, you get video and audio content, you get software for interactives, you get educational and programming resources, but none of it comes in a crate. It all comes on the intranet. That's a new way for us to work. Equally importantly, this new value proposition helped us rethink our relationship with our host museums. We are expanding collaborations, we are creating joint resources, we are talking with colleagues about ways in which we can work together so we can learn together. Okay, now we've caught up. So by unlearning who is our audience, we are learning to better listen to host venues, just as you in your museums are learning from your visitors. We are beginning to work more intentionally to meet the needs of our customers, the host museums booking the exhibition, so that those host museums in turn can meet the needs of their customers, the visitors to the exhibition. In hindsight, this is so simple. Now we look at each other and say, why did it take so much work to understand this? And I will say, because reimagining the museum is very hard work. To find the obvious is the hardest part of the work we need to do. I look forward to continuing conversations with each of you as we learn to reimagine the museum so that traveling exhibitions help make the museum community a better place. Gracias.